Hey,
What's up,
coach, how's it
guys?
going?
Good, you guys got me?
We've got you.
Awesome. All right. Just had a chance, obviously, to review the film this morning. I thought our guys played hard for 4 quarters. Good back and forth game. Got a lot of respect for Arizona and the way they play and the way they're coached. Um, it was good for our guys to find a way there at the end. And then injury updates. Don't have anything on AR and Mooney. Just hoping for both of those guys, just a speedy recovery for both of them.
James, go ahead and start us off.
Shannon, I know you just said you don't have an update, but do you anticipate that AR will miss any time, any games because of this?
Yeah, he will miss some time for sure. I don't know a timetable on it, but he will definitely miss some time.
Okay, well, with that in mind, I guess how do you proceed forward? Like, is the thought to try to bring in some tryouts? You just did this last week with a kicker, or do you roll with Riley? Like, I guess what's your mindset as the coach?
Yeah, Chris and his staff are working through some things, so we'll work through it here in the next 24 hours.
Steven, go ahead.
Hey, Shane, I think both these things were just kind of, excuse me, both these things were kind of just like freak situations, I guess. But I mean, I know you're thorough, and I know you look at everything. How much conversation have you guys had about maybe like, hey, let's prevent these things in the future?
Yeah. uh, Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that'll probably be discussed. But like I said, I mean, yeah, it was like I said, there were two just freak accidents that you can't explain. Um, so yeah, I just praying for a speedy recovery for both of those guys.
Joel.
Shane, how does this stuff, how does like the collision between Mooney and Ogletree, how does that stuff not happen more often with how many guys are warming up on the field all at
Yeah,
the same time?
I don't know. I don't have a great answer for you, Joel. I think it's just kind of an awareness of where guys are at and where guys are working out and doing their pregame routines. I don't know.
JJ.
Shane, you said after the LA game that the penalties down in the red zone were really kind of the biggest issue there. Since then, only one drive that's reached the red zone that has had a penalty on it. Has that just been kind of the main reason why, or one of the big reasons why you've been able to get into the end zone so frequently there?
I think that's a big part of it for sure. And I think it's just playing clean football. And that's, penalty free down in there. The penalties will hurt you and they're drive killers. And we've done a good job offensively of eliminating those down there for sure. And then been executing, there at a high level. And, people ask like, well, what's changed? I don't know. We scheme and we do the same things we've been doing and we've just been executing and our guys been, playing well.
Chap.
Shane, we asked you this a lot, but you've seen JT for a couple of years now. Do you lose the appreciation because you see it every game, or do you still understand, or I guess appreciate how elite he is as a running back?
Oh yeah, you appreciate it. It's fun to watch as a coach when that ball gets handed off to him and he makes those plays. I mean, especially there, the big one was huge down the sideline that he got tackled at like the two. But it was the guys up front really creating that space for him and Bernie getting the down block and Q rolling around there and front side block was good. I mean, it was just huge. And then to end the game in the 4 minute situation with the ball in his hands was awesome. He had great ball security going through there at the end. Yeah, it's impressive to watch, Chap, for sure.
And one of the things on the red zone success, I guess the value of being able to run the football down there, isn't that just tremendous when you've got that in your play bag?
Yeah, it's huge. And definitely down in there, running the football in the red zones is big. And obviously, executing the pass game too is a huge part of it. But yeah, like you said, when you got both of those things and you feel good about both of them, obviously the run game definitely helps.
Kevin.
Shane, down seven, down three there in the fourth. What do you think of Daniel and some of those throws he made under duress?
Huge, big time throws. I think him under pressure, making the throws has been tremendous all season. But some of those big time throws there at the end. I mean, the one to Alec Pierce was huge. It was such a tight window, and that was great communication with him and Alec in that situation versus that look to fit it in there to get us down there to whatever it was, the nine yard line was big time. So I was just very pleased how he played and the operation of everything, especially there in the fourth quarter. He was playing at an extremely high level there.
You guys have pretty much always had three quarterbacks, so the thought is you will add one. Just exactly how is the unknown right now.
Yeah, we're working through it. Yep.
Joel,
Couple personnel things. What's gone into using Abdullah, giving him the ball a little bit more than say Giddens? And then just how did you guys come up with Ashton Dulin playing some defense?
Abdullah, I think he played what 3 plays. But yeah, Abdullah, he's been around for a while and he's shown some really good things in practice. Obviously has some special teams value for us as well. So obviously he went in there and got, a couple carries and made some good plays for us and love DJ Giddens as well too. So both of those guys will rotate in as as the season gets going. And then that was just with Doolin playing on defense. That was just a thing that, Luke came up with earlier in the week and just said, hey, you mind if I use Doolin on defense? And I was like, that'd be awesome. And I actually ended up showing a clip of Troy Brown in our team meeting on Wednesday. And people were probably like, what are you showing? What is this? And it was him making plays. And then I threw Doolin's picture up there and said, you're playing defense this week, dude. And the guys were all fired up. So it was fun. I was hoping he'd get a sack there, to be honest.
Is there any position he can't play?
Maybe O-line.
You worry about the snap from center, right?
Yeah, that or just anchoring in there against the 300-pound D lineman. That might be tough, but he'll fight and hold his own. I guarantee you, he'll fight like crazy.
we'll do a few more quick ones. Andrew, Jake, and then James will be our last question today.
Shane, 5-1 right now, leading the division. Does your message change knowing that there now is a target on your guys' back a little bit more than there maybe was a couple weeks ago?
No, the message is consistency in everything we do and stay consistent to our process and our belief in what we're doing and everyone being on the same page and taking it one day at a time and just going out and executing it and being relentless in our pursuit to be great every day.
Jake,
You guys are obviously trying to do everything you can to field a healthy back seven on defense. Jalen Jones, Jalen Carlies, is there any update on them? Might they get their practice windows open soon?
Yeah, no update there, Jake. Again, once I have an update for you on that, I'll let you guys know.
Gotcha.
James,
Shane, obviously you had some unique circumstances yesterday with Jonathan Edwards starting kind of just out of the blue with the injury award. But how do you grade your overall defense after giving up 400 yards, but knowing that you're a little depleted on the backside? But what's the balance there?
Well, I think those guys played hard, like crazy hard, and the relentless effort they played with all game, that was there. Obviously, just some things to clean up, just like we got, every week to clean up, whether you give up that many yards or you don't. There's always little things to clean up, but I got a ton of faith in whoever's in that football game, on the back end, whatever position it may be, to go out and execute. And, there's some young guys out there that are learning, and they'll continue to learn and continue to develop and get better.
that'll do it, Coach. Thanks so much.
All right, guys. See you Wednesday.